late this evening elaborated on the PUP's position on Elrington's statement.
Today, Wilfred Elrington, Foreign Minister of Belize, spoke at the UN as the nation's representative. And during his speech, Foreign Minister Elrington said that Belize had signed a protocol to the special agreement between Belize and Guatemala to submit Guatemala's territorial, insular, and maritime claim to our country to the International Court of Justice. He said, "We expect that this will facilitate and speed up the process of finally and definitively putting an end to the unfounded claims that have plagued us and our region for far too long." All right? Now, the People's United Party rejects the statement of Minister Elrington made on the world stage that the protocol which he signed with Guatemala will, quote, facilitate and speed up the process of going to the ICJ. The people of Belize have a right to be consulted and have a right to reject such an option. And the failure of Minister Elrington to inform the UN that referenda are required in both countries before any case goes to the ICJ is really a deliberate misrepresentation of the applicable facts and the law. And he has misstated the legal position in relation to the Guatemalan claim. And we demand an immediate and public clarification of the record, which must be made immediately. It's more than a blunder, Isani. What it is a grave misrepresentation of the actual position. First of all, his speech should clearly have noted that there has been a rise in aggression by our neighbor, and that we totally and completely reject the illegalities that have been occurring. Secondly, he should have said that this aggression is something that has to factor in the issue of the unfounded claim and going to the ICJ, and he should have made it clear that it is the Belizean people who must decide whether, in fact, we as a country are going to agree to go to the ICJ. And as you know, the People's United Party passed a resolution on July the 4th earlier this year, saying that we were convinced that for the territorial integrity and security of Belize, we could no longer place our trust, permit or allow the United Democratic Party government to continue to deal with the referendum in the present reckless manner that they're doing without any further consultation or input from the Belizean people. I think this immediately has to be corrected by no less than the Prime Minister himself, and if he does not, then that will have an impact. But from the People's United Party, we are saying that this once again points out why we cannot agree to the holding of a referendum in Belize, to ask whether this matter should go to the ICJ, because of the way that it is being mismanaged and mishandled, and it is being done furthermore, Isani, without any consultation with even the bipartisan commission. And that we insist that we have to work to internationalize our actual position right now and to ensure that we continue to safeguard the rights of all of Belize to all our territorial sovereignty and territory, and that we cannot do that if the Foreign Minister is speaking to say or not say one critical issue, which is that we will not go to any ICJ without consulting the Belizean people first.
Another release, this time by the Citizens Organized for Liberty Through Action, COLA, says, quote, "It is disappointing that such an important issue got this much time in spite of the many